Good afternoon. This is Weekend at 1. Thank you for joining us from wherever you are streaming us from. My name is Ian Wafula. And we begin straight from the EAC Summit, where heads of state from the East African community have directed the Council of Ministers to finalize the process of drafting the constitution for the East African Political Federation before the end of the year. The incoming chairman of the East African community, President Jakaya Kikwete of Tanzania, who took over from President Uhuru Kenyatta, has said his country was committed to the East Africa Community Integration Agenda. Some member states have blamed Tanzania for lack of commitment to the political federation process. This year's summit theme was deepening and accelerating integration towards political federation. A joint communique issued at the end of the summit indicates that the earliest time when Somalia and South Sudan could be admitted to the East African Community Regional Bloc would be next year. South Sudan's bid to join the community suffered a setback following the breakout of civil war, pitting forces loyal sacked to Vice President Riek Machar against those supporting President Salva Kiir. And elsewhere, police in Nyeri County have arrested a 53-year-old woman for allegedly buying a four-day-old baby. The woman is believed to have faked a pregnancy to prevent her lover from leaving her, and together with the mother of the baby, they tried to alter the birth certificate to show that she was the mother. The two are currently being held at Mukurweini police station as the police continue with their investigations. Elsewhere, a section of Kamba leaders led by Machakos Governor Dr. Alfred Mutua have called upon Senator Johnson Muthama and Vice President, that is former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka, to keep off matters affecting Machakos County. The leaders accused the two of derailing development in the area by engaging in spiteful attacks towards the governor. Mutua said that his record is clean and insists he is committed to work for the people that elected him. Kaiti Member of Parliament Richard Makenga and his Machakos counterpart Victor Munyaka also hit out on the two leaders whom he claimed are political mouthpieces sent to disunite the region at their own personal expense. They were speaking at Kinyui Market in Machakos County, where the governor was launching a water project.
Kiongozi yoyote aturudishe nyuma ati kwa sababu ya uongozi wake anataka mamlaka. Sisi hatutaki mamlaka ya huko. Mamlaka haijalishi, kile kinajalisha ni kiongozi anayewasaidia wananchi. Huyo ndio mtu wa maana.
Wanapiga domo, wanasema ya kwamba serikali ya Machakos ni ya waizi. Wewe kama unajua mahali kumeibiwa ama unajua wale waizi, kwa nini usiende polisi, uende upige ripoti, hawa waizi washikwe?
Our former Vice President, ambaye tulimpenda, kazi gani ameleta kama namba 2 huko Kambani?
And on matters devolution, CIC Chairman Charles Nyachai has called upon county governments to put an end to the wrangles, which he says is a key impediment to devolution. Nyachai specifically referred to counties where the governor has reshuffled their cabinet executives, insisting that assembly members should not ask that the cabinet executives go through a second round of vetting.
There is one county government with two arms. So in Siaya, there is one county government of Siaya with two arms, the executive and the legislature. So it is the contemplation of the constitution that these two arms will work together as one county government with the arms having distinct mandates to deliver to the people of Siaya. So the two arms in any county have no choice but to be able to work together.
Let's go to Nyeri now, where prisoners of King'ong'o main prison in Nyeri County had a rare opportunity to celebrate their cultural diversity. The cultural day was aimed at bringing together the various stakeholders in the prison fraternity, among them judges, the Office of the Prosecutor, and various organizations involved in prisoners' rehabilitation. The prisoners entertained guests who, with poems, dances, and also narrated their experiences in prison as a way to deter those engaged in social vices.
Mbele yenu ni vijana chipukizi. Hongera kwa wafadhili wote wanao.
Magereza si mahali pa jamii moja kwamba inashughulika katika kurekebisha hali ya tabia. Hii ikiwa ni moja ya yale mabadiliko ya idara kuona kwamba hata ndani ya magereza kunachukua sura ile ya kule nje.
Let us get into sports now. And the Football Kenya Federation obtained a court order last evening stopping the Kenya Premier League Limited from organizing and running any league in the country. Runs Kana's Football Federation chairman Sam Nyamoya applied for the court order at the Milimani Law Courts. Justice Mbogoli Mbaga issued the orders and set the hearing date for March 3rd before any judge at the Civil Division. But the decision by the Federation of Kenya to take the matter to court appears to contravene its own constitution, which does not allow officials to seek court redress. Two of its officials, Sami Sholei, who was elected vice chairman in 2011, and Nairobi National Executive member Dan Shikanda, was suspended for 6 years for allegedly taking the matters to court. KPL has in the meanwhile announced the league matches planned for this afternoon will go on as scheduled. The big match of the day pits title holders Gor Mahia against Mathare United at the City Stadium. And in Kisumu, where the KCB, the Kenya National Rally Championship season opened, got underway in Chemase and Chemilil this morning. Photos, veteran rally driver Ian Duncan was the first major casualty. His Nissan pickup caught fire in competitive section 2. Reports indicate that fire from the vehicle's exhaust pipe caused damages that stalled his Nissan Patrol. Nakuru-based driver Raj B. Rai rolled his brand new Ford Fiesta 5. His co-driver Kalen, where Topio Lukane was leading the rally at competitive section 3 by 43.52 minutes. Jasrit Chat was second ahead of defending champion Baldev Charger and Kaltol Tando. Okai Rai was placed 5th. Well, and that brings us to the end of this bulletin. Do join us in our subsequent bulletins with the next update at 4 p.m. My name is Ian Wafula. Have a lovely afternoon.